Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher. You know, we are really in exciting times now in the city of Norfolk. We've got Waterside Live coming on, back on board. We've got the main hotel being built. We've got all kinds of excitement. There's a whole bunch of new venues and craft beer, and you name it, we're excited about it. But it kind of goes in full cycle, and I've got somebody on the sofa to talk with that I think you're going to enjoy. Jeff Maisey, I got you down as a publisher, editor. I think you're a great observer of Norfolk culture and a friend.
Thank you, Bob. Good to
welcome.
see you, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to have. Okay, you've got, and I don't want to get really talking about Jeff Maisey, but you do have a tremendous career of being an activist, being involved, engaged in the community, but an observer of the community, and of course, publisher of your magazine now, which was kind of born a few years ago out of filling a void.
That's right. We began Veer 5.5 years ago. I was employed at the time at pilot media companies, and one of my specialties outside of being a music critic was I created these sort of niche publications that targeted specific demographics. So when their first round of layoffs happened, I was part of that, and 2 weeks after my last day, I didn't want to be a burden on society. I was not going to be in the unemployment line, so we started Veer magazine, and it has been successful since day one.
Now, have you moved your international corporate headquarters?
No, we're still headquartered in my one-bedroom apartment in West Kent, and we like it that way. You know, it keeps everything very real, very grassroots. We're always out in the community because we meet with advertising clients and coffee shops and restaurants and bars, and we're out and about at art galleries and local theaters, live music venues, festivals. There are so many going on here. So we're very visible in the community for that reason. So it's so important for us to really be a fabric woven into the community, and we've achieved that.
Okay, now I want two friends to talk.
Okay.
I want to rewind to the days when Jeff Maisey had hair.
How
about that?
I've had short blue hair, and I've had very long hair and a beard, you know. So I had the hipster look in skinny jeans back in the early 1990s when I played in sort of goth rock bands. I'd been in punk rock bands since my days at Old Dominion University, when I also ran track and cross country for the team.
Wait a minute. Track and cross country.
I was
and
a student
punk rock
athlete.
band.
Hey, believe it or not.
Now, okay, what was the scene like then?
It was very exciting back in the early 1990s. The legal drinking age was 18, so there's a very critical sort of demographic, 18 to 20-year-olds, that could actually go out and see live music at all of these venues. So across from Old Dominion University, there were a variety of venues for live music, including the King's Head Inn, where Stevie Ray Vaughan had performed live there, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all before they were really known as big stars. They soon became big stars, but they played small venues like that. We had a punk rock club called Dominic, so the Corner. It changed names, but it was like our CBGBs, and you would have a lot of those caliber bands that would play there as well as local bands, and you would have people line up starting at 9 p.m. Waiting to get in these live music venues. You'd have 300 to 400 people any night of the week to see local music.
Now, what was going on in Granby, what we now see as the big hub of downtown Granby, or even in Ghent?
Correct. Well, Granby Street has gone through several cycles, as you say. You know, during the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, it was very exciting to be downtown Norfolk. You've seen the old photographs. It's like New York City in miniature. Streets are full of people milling about, shopping, and that sort of thing. Through the 1960s, 70s, and very early 80s, it went in a decline. They turned Granby Street at the time into a pedestrian zone, so there was no traffic on Granby Street in downtown. It was actually ahead of its time. I think that concept now would work tremendously well for downtown, which would allow restaurants to open up more cafes, and it would open up the street to doing street performances, public art, all of that sort of thing in downtown. You can still keep the side roads like City Hall Avenue and Plume Street still going across. And a great model for this today is Pearl Street in Boulder, Colorado, where that happens. It creates a dynamic, very lively downtown, and we could benefit from that today.
So with the significant difference of having residents coming downtown and that kind of, the critical mass is there now. for it.
Critical mass is getting there.
So what I'm hearing is sometimes a vision for the future can be founded on what happened in the past.
A lot of what we're doing is looking backwards. We had a trolley, a light rail system that was from the 1930s and 40s. Now we tore up the tracks, and now we're putting the tracks back down. But if you look at a city like New Orleans that did not tear up their trolley tracks, and now it's always been very well used. And you see public art on buildings. We had public art advertisements painted on all these buildings downtown. So there's really nothing that we're doing now that hasn't already been done in Norfolk. It's been a rebirth. What's a shame, I guess, for the city of Norfolk is that they did destroy so much of the architecture during urban renewal.
But that was so
other
classic
things.
to so many large cities in the
So many large cities, but the city of Norfolk was one of the top 3 in terms of federal dollars that it received for urban renewal, and a requirement was tearing down buildings, tearing down those old brick warehouses, which today are gems for any city trying to revitalize, turned into art galleries and restaurants and condominiums and apartments.
Yes. And yet, I had the pleasure of working with you on the first Friday for this year that was held in the Plot 1, I guess.
That's right.
I guess if there's a Plot 2, there must have been a Plot 1. In Plot 1. And so, yeah, that evolution is still continuing.
That's exciting because that 100 block of Granby Street was for this revitalization of downtown in the mid to late 1980s. That was the first block of downtown where the seed was planted to sort of reinvigorate downtown and Granby Street. And that came about right after they had built Waterside. And Waterside was done in 2 phases. That second part where there was Bar Norfolk and all of that was phase 2 of Waterside.
Now, you may not remember it, but I do. There was a guy that worked at the early part of Waterside that I think had shoulder-length hair, if not longer, that sold French fries.
That was me. When I attended Old Dominion University,
And I'm trying to remember, how much were those French fries?
Living on my own, they
remember?
were pretty cheap, $3.50 for a large box. And we had no ketchup. You had to use salt and vinegar the British way. But that was modeled like Waterside itself. There was a place called Thrasher's in Ocean City, Maryland, and there was one at the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore, which is what Waterside is fashioned after. What Waterside really did well in the beginning was that it was programmed with restaurants and bars and retailers that were unique to this region. And that's why that gave people reason to come downtown Norfolk at a time when no one dare come downtown Norfolk. And I think once management got away from that at Waterside and started putting in, say, a Hooters or Joe's Crab
that
Shack.
life cycle, kind of.
That's right, because if you live in Chesapeake, you already have a Hooters and Joe's Crab Shack. You don't need to come downtown to Norfolk to visit those places.
Keys have been turned over to Cordish for a whole new Waterside
I hope that they
Live.
follow that model, and from what I've seen, it looks like they will.
Okay, now I'm going to switch gears completely on you. Because I know that you've been active the last couple of years with a thing called Azalea Festival, or
That's right.
NATO Fest, or
When
what it is.
When my daughters were growing up, I would take them to the Norfolk NATO Festival, and it was a Azalea Festival, and they enjoyed it. But I noticed there was some decline. They had made some changes, and I spoke up about it, and they asked me to become involved and as a board member. So I'm the treasurer, and I'm also the chairman of the committee that programs all of the entertainment in the park immediately following the parade. And I've got some news for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Our former chief of staff at NATO headquarters, ACT, here in Norfolk, Tony Johnstone Burt, the British admiral,
Who has been on this sofa?
has been on this sofa. He's now head of household at Buckingham Palace. So he manages the royal family's schedule. And I'll be in London later this month, and I'm going to have tea with him at Buckingham Palace, and I'm going to request on behalf of the Norfolk NATO Festival, we'll explore the possibility, is it possible to have Prince Harry come and participate as part of the festival? So we're going to make that pitch and see if it happens.
You know, and the cool part about it is there are times in the city, in the history of the city, we weren't in a position to kind of extend that kind of invitation, but we really are now. But let me put you on the spot.
Sure.
When you had the hair below the shoulder and that, did you ever think you'd be involved in making a difference in such an institution as the Azalea Festival? Because there were people saying, let it go.
Yeah,
Is
you know,
that a-
I
is
guess
that a
at that time I
reinvention?
really had not thought about it. You know, I was focused on my own music and photography. I played in a variety of different
That
bands.
was for a different generation, right?
Well, you know, music is music. Good music is good
Mm-hmm.
music. Like cities, you know, if you look at a city like Paris or New Orleans, they're not obsessed with targeting specific demographics. They've just built a great city, and there's so much going on that all people feel welcome and all people feel the vibrancy of those cities.
Do you see that happening here?
I think Norfolk now seems a little obsessed with millennials and trying to attract them downtown. And I just hope that we don't get too caught up in trying to focus on any trend or demographic and just instead build a great city and encourage that. And Festivents does, I think, a great job in downtown Norfolk with the programming that they do.
So recognize that richness really becomes richer in a diverse
That's right.
environment where
Build
we
a
have all
great
ages, all
city
people.
with the great arts, great architecture, and be innovative for the right reasons, for producing a great city and leave demographics out of it. Don't
Because
target
everybody likes to drink a beer.
Everyone likes to drink a beer, a good beer.
We
And
only
if you
have
don't
2
like
minutes
beer,
left,
we
so
have
let's talk beer.
wineries and all the rest here in Norfolk.
Okay, let's talk about the obsession with beer. Is it an obsession?
It's an obsession. Everybody loves beer. Beer is very accessible to everyone. For $4, $5, you can have a pint of beer. In 2012, the governor signed a bill, SB 604, that allowed breweries for the first time to be able to sell a pint of beer to people just coming up. And that revolutionized the craft beer industry. And Virginia has gone from 24 breweries in 2006 to 80, with projected in the next 2 years it'll be close to 150 breweries in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Exciting times for the beer industry. And the breweries here, like O'Connor Brewing Company and Smart Mouth in Norfolk, they've become so popular and the growth has been so explosive that they've had to double, triple, quadruple their capacity, and still they're having a hard time keeping up with demand.
It's tremendous.
It's a good problem to have.
I just we did a fundraiser for Friends of Animal Care Center at O'Connor's, and we had about 250 people there and about 150 dogs. It was tremendous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have, in our current issue here, we have, this is our local beer
That's right.
awards here, and we just put out our fall arts preview, which came out September 15. And, you know, we were talking off camera, but, you know, I like to tell people that, you know, if you really want to understand what Hampton Roads is all about, what we need to do is take a look at Veer, because it is really a showcase for all the great things going on in this region.
And it's a free publication.
It's a free
Okay,
publication.
10 seconds.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to be looking at 20 years from now in Norfolk?
In 20 years, in Norfolk, a vibrant waterfront. From Harbor Park, it'll be exciting. It'll be the culture of harbor.
Thank you, sir.
Or the harbor of culture.
There we go. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
And keep on plugging for us, Jeff.
Always.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.